First year, you're going to be doing a lot of administrative work, and after a while, you're going to start shadowing one of our other specialists. Secretary will call you within the next 2 weeks to let you know if you have the job or not.
Great. Thank you. How would you measure success?
I measure success based off the goals that I've set for myself and how I accomplish them, effectively or not.
Okay. What are your career goals for the next 3 to 5 years? Would you think?
If given the opportunity to have this position.
Why do you think you're a good fit for this position?
Well, being that I have a degree in political and persuasive communications, and then with my background being in political science, basically, and working with civil rights organizations for a few years, I believe that it's my passion to work and help others. So this is why I believe that this is the best position.
How would your last employer describe you?
Yeah, my last employer would describe me as an overachiever and a hard worker. I love the challenge, and that any type of environment that I would work in would be.
If you had a dispute with a coworker, how would you handle that?
If I had a dispute, I would handle it in private. I would.
Can you describe 3 flaws followed by 3 strengths?
Other than being a perfectionist, I'm a very competitive person. And another flaw of mine is that in my last job, I wasn't able to work on my public speaking skills. And so,
in your opinion, what is the difference between a vision and a mission?
A vision is the big picture, is like the overall image of the business, which includes like their values and beliefs. The mission would be the implementation of the vision and how it'll be the implementation of the vision and the steps it makes to make the vision effective.
What can you do for us that another candidate could not?
Due to my resume and my past experiences, I am a highly competitive person for this position.
Would you be willing to relocate?
Yes, I will be willing to relocate. Other than being a perfectionist and very competitive, I do have problems with prioritizing. So a few strengths, I can work in teams, and I can also work individually. Once before I said I was dedicated. I'm very dedicated in my work and make sure the work is always done before I decide to do anything else.
My job tasks as well as I can possibly do. I plan to take advantage of the training you offer so I can better myself and be more competitive in my future aspirations.
What are your career goals for the next 3 to 5 years?
Gain a stable environment where I can challenge myself and gain stability with my economic situation so that I can not worry about my income and progress with more challenging career.
Why do you think you're a good fit for this position?
Well, based on my personal attributes and because of my academic and work experiences, I believe I'm a highly competitive candidate for this position. Specifically, I have an extensive background in conducting both quantitative and qualitative research methods, which I think would be a great fit for this position particularly. Also, I have extensive experience with performing tasks that are required at a very high level of detail, organization skills, and especially performing independently.
Okay. How would your last employer describe you?
Actually, to illustrate my past work ethic, I have brought along a reference letter from my past employer, which I'd like to share with you if that's okay.
Perfect.
As my employer states, Ms. Day was a quick study with whatever task was asked of her, and her initiative to take on new projects was outstanding. She was a valuable resource to our team and provided great support to account management and the media department. Her enthusiasm for the industry was refreshing, as was her ability to take on projects independently and provide exceptional results. As a senior college student, Bridget Day is extremely driven and motivated to excel at any task, and I highly recommend her for admission.
If you had a dispute with a coworker, how would you handle it?
If a dispute was to arise with a coworker and myself, I would initially attempt to diffuse the situation by addressing the coworker in private. I think that's very important. And to resolve the situation by gaining a deeper understanding of their personal viewpoint of what's going on. However, if that is not able to relinquish the issue, I definitely have no problem in, gaining a higher management opinion on the situation and take action from there. However, I personally like to try to work out things, in a private manner and, resolve them to sustain a good working environment.
Describe your 3 flaws and describe your 3 strengths.
Cause more stress with time management. So that is a continual thing that I'm working on, trying to always prioritize and not be too detail-centered, because a strength of mine, I feel, would be probably my work ethic. I'm highly integrable. I have a great communications, highly involved in all types of media, and with the internet, I have much experience in WordPress, in design, all creative levels, and also my organizational skills.
How would you measure success?
To me, success is in whatever I set out to do. At work, that means making sure I give 100% all the time, and help the company by performing my job tasks as well as I can possibly do. I plan to take advantage of the training you offer, so I can better myself and be more competitive in my future aspirations.